Good morning. I am Kevin Price. Delighted to be with you. Going to spend some time talking to you about you and your business. Got a lot to talk about, so I'm going to jump straight into it with my friend, Price and Business contributor Jason Smith. He does a phenomenal job talking about businesses and helping businesses really get a handle on their financial situation. And I tell you, there's probably never been a time where people have been more interested in that. And love his insights and information, and also love the guests that he brings, which is why we always have him on. Jason, real quickly, kind of tell us about what your company does, and then introduce us to your guest today.
Okay, thank you very much, Kevin. I'm the founder of Max Profits at operatingcosts.com, and we provide our clients with expense reduction services that allow organizations to maximize operating profits by saving up to 40% in common expense categories. And our work is guaranteed. We save our clients money, or our services are free. I'm very excited today to introduce Alexandra Gomez. He is the CFO of Magency Digital, one of the top 5 companies in the world in the digital events industry. The company provides mobile solutions for audience engagement.
Awesome. Welcome to the program. Real quickly, kind of give us a little information about yourself and your company.
Of course. Magency Digital is a company we created 4 years ago, and we maximize engagement and enhance audience interaction through our unique software for mobile devices. We have a unique model that generates creativity and disrupts traditional corporate events and training. Our model has emerged from our unique CEO, who is a magician and particularly masters human interaction.
Very good. Go right ahead, Jason.
Okay, I've been dying to ask this, Alexandra, because it really stood out to me in your bio. You said your company has had a 200% growth each year since inception. And, of course, as a CFO, you're getting the credit. How did you do that? Are you also a magician?
No, unfortunately, I'm not a magician, but our CEO trains me on a regular basis to try and get all that magic into finance. But no, we've been piloting our business very closely and pilot things on a monthly basis to be able to ensure this growth and maintain profitability throughout the years.
That's fantastic. Let me ask you, how many years is that?
We were created in 2011, so we've just achieved 4 years since its inception.
That's fantastic. Go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, it's amazing. So just on that same line, what is more important to you as a CFO, increasing your sales or decreasing your overheads?
Well, for us, it's a double target. Of course, we focus on increasing our sales, but that's not my role. It's the role of our business developers, key account managers, and the CEO. And I work with the CEO and his main associate on maintaining costs at the correct level, having all our managers involved in managing their own budgets, and keeping costs in line to their target.
Yeah, that's very interesting. By the way, what's the best website for people to get information about you?
Magency.fr.
Very good. Go ahead there, Jason.
All right. One last question about those expense categories. I also saw you recently undertook a cost cutting at Magency Digital. Did you just concentrate on those largest expenditures, or did you cut costs through all departments and all expense categories?
In 2014, as we were going on a roadshow to finance and have a capital increase that we postponed to 2015, we went through a cost-cutting review of all our suppliers. Of course, the major budgets were our main focus, but we reviewed fully all our suppliers, whatever the expenses.
Yeah.
Okay. That's unusual for a company to do that through all expenses. How did you get the support of all the departmental stakeholders?
Well, the idea was to get them involved and also make them understand the underlying reason why we were making them responsible for their budget. So it was a lot of accompanying training because, of course, they are not financial experts. They're experts in their own domains, but by giving them the responsibility and the training, they fully understood the underlying reason of this responsibility.
By the way, how many employees does your company have?
We are 50 at the moment.
Okay, very good. Go ahead, Jason.
Okay. Your company helps speakers and participants improve the way they connect at events. And I read that your company describes itself as a team of interaction and engagement specialists. You use the phrase return on engagement. What exactly does that mean? Can you tell our listeners what that means?
Well, what we do is that we increase and maximize the permanent interaction of the audiences that we manage during the events for our customers. And this creates engagement where they really participate. They are fully active during the day because our tool always keeps them alive and 100% concentrated and attentive all the way.
Okay. By the way, is the company, I know this is a French company, but do you have clients internationally?
Yes, we developed our first international customers in 2013, and we work for P&G. We've been working for Novartis, Chevrolet, and we set up our first office in New York at the end of 2013. So we're strongly developing since 2014, even in the U.S.
And what sort of size events is your sweet spot? I mean, will you do just a dozen people or 20 people, or do you prefer the events in the hundreds? And
by the way, we got about 30 seconds left.
Okay. Well, traditionally we were focused on events of 200 and more participants, and in the end of 2013 we opened our second business unit in the training industry. So we also developed our solution for teams of 20, 50 people.
Very good.
So we cover all the range.
Very good. All right. By the way, what's your website, Jason, before we let you go? We already have our guest. What's yours?
My website is operatingcosts.com, and that's with an S at the end.
Thanks, gentlemen. It was a great segment. I appreciate it very much. When we come back, much more for you. Do want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at usdatareview.com, and this is The Price of Business.